Welcome back. Again, this is Ashley Lyons and my broadcasting partner, Mike McLeod, and we are at the Solano Gymnasium. Right now we have the Solano Community College Falcons and the
SISK Huskies.
SISK Huskies. I don't know why I can't pronounce that.
Because there's a lot of S's and a lot of K's. There's one K, there's a Y.
Honest, I'm not very good at pronouncing things as it is, so.
If you watched the first broadcast, you already know that.
Alrighty, so we got Vanessa Plimental serving for the Solano Falcons. Wow, right out of the gates, these ladies are having a great rally. That was hit out of bounds for a point for the Falcons.
I'm just really impressed with Brianna Christek's vertical leap. She got up high on that kill.
Yeah, and it looks like Carrie Watson just hit the ground. Didn't hit the ball, though.
But it's better if you hit the ground trying.
Yes, she was definitely trying.
That's a net. That is a net on the Falcons, I believe. It looked like a net. Might have been a double hit. I don't know. We'll find out. Yep, it was a net.
Alrighty, we got Carrie Watson serving for
SISK.
It
It hasn't changed. And that one gets hit into the net. And it's a point for the Falcons.
What's the mascot for them?
Huskies.
Alrighty, and we've got Danielle Thielen serving. Oh.
Anyway, point for the Falcons, and we have Danielle Thielen getting ready to serve.
Nice serve.
It's a free ball over to the Falcons. Hope Grace with the kill. Point Solano.
The Solano Falcons have really worked out their kinks now that they're in their second game. And let's see. Ball's going back to Danielle Thielen for another serve. Looks like the ball's going pretty high on the Huskies side.
And Gabrielle Silva with another kill, picking up right where she left off from game one. Just dominating the competition. She's still the tallest person on the court.
Yes.
And that gets into people's heads.
Intimidation. And that looks like it went right into the net. We've got a pretty big kickstart for the Solano Falcons.
Speaking of intimidating and distracting, when I played volleyball, I wore these orange free runs, bright orange free runs.
Yeah.
And so what I would do is I would do actual jumping jacks right in front of the net and kick my legs out, trying to get people to look at my shoes instead of the server. And more times than not, the ball hit the person right in the chest.
Wow. Dirty play right there.
It's all fair in love and volleyball. I got you to laugh. I am funny.
No, I am
funny.
I'm still stubborn on the no, you're not funny thing.
Yeah,
and we've got
Danielle
Thielen again for the serve.
And Adriana Miller on the kill, a freshman outside hitter for SISK.
Alrighty, and we've got Alexis Yapple.
That one's going to give us problems all night.
I'm sorry in advance, we will pronounce your name wrong.
She's going to pronounce it one way, I'm going to pronounce it another. At least one of us will be right.
I'll pronounce it 3 different ways, just cover all our bases. And we've got Gabrielle Silva serving for the Falcons.
Another one of those flat serves, hitting the defender above the arm.
And you can see that Janelle Williams was ready to block that ball.
And Solano's playing to their strength. They got height, they got serving. That's all. That's a lethal combination. You got two of the three things really necessary. The other one is defense.
Wow, number 8, Brianna Kirstek, going in for the kill right there. Found their weakness. There was no one in that spot of the court.
And the Solano Lady Falcons are absolutely dominating this game. They're already up 10-2, 11-2, and they're not looking to slow down anytime soon.
I think the Huskies just need to get their head in the game.
Yeah, that's High School Musical for you.
Yep.
I didn't know that their mascot was the Wildcats.
Oh.
Copyright Disney.
And
I'm funny. Laugh at my jokes.
No.
Another tall kill by Brianna Kirstek, and good wherewithal to know that she was out of bounds and to let the ball fall.
Brianna Kirstek is just really all over that net. And she has a really great leap, too.
They all do. We have 2 substitutions. We have Brittany Smith coming in. We have Selena Castro coming in. We have Vanessa Pimentel coming out, as well as Brianna Kirstek.
Selena Castro is going to serve for the Falcons.
And a nice block by Janelle Williams. That's what you were talking about with a great vertical leap.
Yeah. And those girls are just staying on the net.
And you know, you usually try to have more than one blocker, but with Janelle, you only need one.
Yeah, she's tall enough and got enough power to just make sure that ball never comes over the net.
I believe all 3 points made by Syracuse have been on botched attempts to serve.
Yes. Wow.
And that is a 4-hit on Solano. They tried to make it seem like Syracuse had hit the ball when they didn't. The judges knew better. Gave the point to Syracuse. And a nice overhand dig.
And
Hope Grace with another kill. I don't know how many that makes on the day for her, but.
And Hope Grace is going to go ahead and serve for the Falcons now. Oh, right into the net.
And that's the 4th missed serve that the Falcons have had, and that's the only thing keeping Syracuse in this.
But they've still got a giant lead of 14-6.
But as we saw with Game 1, that lead can evaporate very, very quickly.
Yes.
And that's another point for Syracuse.
And we have Marie Ann Parker serving for the Huskies. And you can see that Janelle Williams is just all over that net.
She's doing whatever needs to be done.
Wow.
That is 4 straight blocks on the part of Janelle Williams, and she gets a breather for it.
She's going to trade out with Gabrielle Silva. They're both really tall powerhouse girls that are just all over the net tonight.
And out of the frying pan and into the fryer, there is no drop-off between Janelle Williams and Gabrielle Silva on the defensive end.
No. We've got Kiana Lay served that round.
And Brittany Smith on the kill.
16-7 with Solano's lead. And Kiana Lay is going to serve again. Oh, wow. Great dig by Kiana Lay.
Selena Castro takes a spill on that one, running into Gabrielle Silva, and that ball is out.
Right towards us.
The 14th time we've died today.
I thought it was the 14th last time.
No, it was the 13th last time. I'll be keeping track.
Okay.
Don't question me.
All right. He's got tallies over here on his sheet.
And nice little dump on the part of Syracuse. I believe that was Delaney Talley.
And we have Delaney Talley serving.
And it's just a little bit short.
Into the net. Come on, girls. We're not fishing here. Let's just get the ball over the net.
She said what I was going to say. She's learning.
We've got Vanessa Pimentel serving for the Falcons.
Another ace for Vanessa Pimentel.
Vanessa Pimentel was really good at serving in the last game, and she's obviously showing up to play here, too.
And that's 2 in a row. And she's not going to stop unless somebody on SISK makes a play.
And they're giving the ball back to Vanessa Pimentel. Great serve, and we finally got the ball in play.
And Danielle Thielen with a dump, and Gabrielle Silva with the stuff.
Gabrielle Silva just touching the ball over the net, even for
You don't have to do
point.
much when your hands already reach above the net. You don't have to know how to jump. You don't have to be that athletic when you're tall.
Yep.
Good insight. Anyway, back to the action.
Wow.
And that is out. SISK has had their share of chances, and they just haven't taken advantage.
Wow, they might end this game with Vanessa Pimentel serving.
It's
she is
23-8.
just making it rain.
And that's out. So
she hit it out.
Ashley with the jinx.
Sorry, I jinxed you. I feel
Vanessa
bad now.
Pimentel with
She served like 6 times in a row, though, and was successful. So Vanessa Pimentel for the set.
And Brianna Kristek with a little misdirection, coming up as if she had the ball, and the ball actually came from Hope Grace. So just a little diversion, trying to get everybody off track.
Oh, and Gabrielle Silva puts a little bit too much power behind that spike. And we've got Carrie Watson serving for the Huskies. Nice little rally we've got going here. The girls just seem to be pushing it over the net. Oh, there we go. Nice block by Alexis Gapel.
Yep.
Yep.
And Danielle Thielen with another attack. It's out. And Brianna Layu, as we found out from our research team, it's Layu, not Layu.
We are sorry.
Watches it go out. 24-11.
Danielle Thielen serving for the Falcons now.
Let's see if she can put this away and win this set.
Oh, and it looks like that was a great spike by the Huskies.
And we have Alexis Yapple, Maple, Apple Pie.
We should just call her Alexis.
I'm just going to call her
Apple.
Alexis. No, I'm going to call her Alexis.
Okay.
And that one was in, and that is set 1. So we're going to switch sides. We're going to take a little break, but we'll be back with set 2 and more Solano College Falcon action. Trying to see if they're actually the Huskies.
Thanks.
No, straight up, that's what Chelsea said. So if we're wrong, we're just being like, our research team lied to us.
We can't do everything, people. We can't even pronounce stuff right.
They're the Eagles.
Oh, Oh my god!
There's straight up, there's an eagle right there. Chelsea? Chelsea. You messed me up so hard. Because you were talking about being the Huskies. And that's what I called them.
Thanks. He told me that, and then I said it probably 15 times.
I know it's the Eagles now.
So they're Eagles?
Whatever, they're not going to see it. It's
This
fine.
was through the grapevine.
I'm
This was
blaming
through
Chelsea.
the grapevine that I started saying it. Somebody told me, and that's just what somebody told me.
I'm so mad.
Oh.
I'm more mad than I should be.
She knows that you know that she knows that she's watching you too.
All right, when we come back in, guys.
Hey everybody, just getting ready for the Tee It Up for Athletes big fundraiser golf tournament for Solano Community College Athletics. I'm Greg Poff here in the Solano Community College studio, taking the opportunity to share with you a great opportunity to go out, have some fun on the fairway, and also donate to a worthy cause, Solano Community College Athletics. So at Hidden Brook Golf Tournament, that's out towards Vallejo on the 80 on Friday, September 27th. Tee time at 11 o'clock. For just $150, you'll be able to play a full 18, get a cart, lots of refreshments, opportunities to win lots of prizes, and they'll feed you at the end, all for $150. And here's the best thing about the deal. You don't even need to be a great golfer. They play best ball, and so as long as you have someone in your foursome that can hit a decent shot once in a while, you'll be good to go. So remember, on Friday, September 27th, let's tee it up for athletics. Now back to the show.
And welcome back, everybody. We're getting ready for set 2 between the Solano College Lady Falcons and the College of SISK Eagles. And before we begin, I'd like to apologize to all of the College of SISK Lady Eagles because our research team told us that you were the Eagles, or the Huskies. And you are not.
We are sorry.
It must have been a different College of SISK. Hard to imagine, but it probably exists.
Somewhere.
Anyway, it looks like Delaney Talley will get the first serve of the second set.
And she's really warming up her hands.
Warm up the hands, the ball, whatever she needs to do.
Alrighty, good serve. The Eagles didn't get to serve much in the last round because they had powerhouses on the Falcons like Vanessa Pimental, who just served most of the game.
Yeah, and you know, in that last rally, you know, yes, it was the point for the Solano Falcons, but I really admired Alexis Yapel and her attempt at a block. It was authoritative. And another point for Solano.
And that was an attempted dig by Haley Weldon, but just a little bit short of getting it in the air for her teammates.
And an overhead dig.
Wow, that's Janelle Williams just attacking the net.
And almost didn't catch her footing and almost took a tumble. But good job, Kiana Liu, for keeping her teammate up.
We've got Danielle Thielen serving.
And that's just an error on the part of SISK. That ball shouldn't have been as close to the net as it was and allow Janelle Williams to do what she does best, and that's score points.
So we got a timeout called right now, and I think it's just to talk up the Eagles and try and get their heads back in the game.
Yeah, Coach Williams of the Solano Falcons doesn't have much to say. She said, hey, you won the first one by almost 16 points. You got this one in the bag. And the coach for SISK Eagles is just saying, hey, let's not get this game get away from us. You're only down by 4. You got plenty of time to come back. don't get your heads downs, and you got to, just block effectively and set effectively and kill effectively. And if you do those 3 things, then you should be good.
Yeah, they can totally come back from this. They just got to get their head in the game. I'm going to just keep saying that now. It's just my phrase.
I want to be Zac Efron.
You don't.
I want to.
Fine, then. You can be Zac Efron if you would like. Alrighty, we're getting this game started again. Danielle Thielen serving for the Falcons.
That's an overhead dig by Carrie Watson.
And it looks like the Eagles are just trying to get the ball back onto the other side.
And that's part of the problem. They're not playing to win. They're just playing not to lose, and that's not an effective strategy, especially when you're facing a team as aggressive as the Solano Falcons.
And especially with Janelle Williams on that front line. I mean, she is just intimidating.
And you saw that in the first set. She got what she wanted, and she didn't let anything get past her.
Right now we have Carrie Watson serving for the Eagles. Man, it looks like Danielle
Delaney
Talley was really trying to get underneath that ball. Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong. We've got Kiana Liu serving for the Falcons. Wow.
A good attempt at a block, but almost took the head judge's head off.
You can tell their faces are really shocked right now. They're definitely awake now.
They are, as are we. We've had our share of volleyballs come toward us. We're awake. We're ready.
I didn't know this would be so dangerous when I signed up.
You see that? I was ready. You didn't see that because we're focusing on the action. But if you did see that, I did it.
Alexis Yapple is serving for
Alexis of SISK.
And you can see that
the timing of that one was just a little bit off. Gabrielle Silva is better than that. She knows better than that. The ball hung on in the air a little bit too long.
Alrighty, serve again. Man, and Alexis for the Eagles just cannot return that. She did try and put her body underneath the ball, though.
And that's going to be a substitution, 2 substitutions. We have Vanessa Pimentel and Brianna Christek coming in for Brittany Smith and Selena Castro.
And Vanessa Pimentel is going to be serving.
We all know what happened last time.
Yes. Wow, they have 2 powerhouses on the net right there blocking. Gabrielle Silva just reaching on up, doing great. Right now the score is 7-4 with the Falcons lead. I think if these Eagles put a little more pizzazz behind their spikes, they could potentially win some points.
They're not out of this yet. It's 8-5. They are closer now than they were during that timeout. They're only down by 3 now, and they're taking advantage of opportunities. They're not out of it yet. And I really commend this SISK Eagles squad. They only have 9 players on their team, whereas the Lady Falcons have 13, 14 people on their team. So, they don't have the ability they don't have the luxury of coming in and just having fresh legs all the time.
And also, I'd like to point out that there's only 1 sophomore on the Eagles team. The rest are freshmen. So, these girls are coming in straight out of high school and really just stepping up their game, not including having to study all the time for their college courses, and they just got a lot of dedication.
Being a student athlete is hard, and especially for community colleges, because, the 4-year universities, as the spike goes out and it's another point for the Falcons. With community college, you don't get all the benefits that 4-year colleges get. We have a substitution. Alexis Myers coming in, and she's going to serve.
and Gabrielle Silva just pushing the ball right back over the net. They're not getting it by her.
Nice dig by Alexis, the sophomore.
Wow, great job by, let's see, she is,
Adriana Miller.
yes, Adriana Miller. She is just, that was a great spike. And now she's going to serve. Wow, Gabrielle Silva just bringing the pain on that net.
And, you know, it's almost unfair. She's tall, she's big, she has long arms. She doesn't, if you're going to leave it up in the air, she's going to get it. And now they have Gabrielle Silva and Janelle Williams in the same set. And that ball goes out. It's another point for the Falcons.
They really have tower power going for the Falcons right now.
That they do. They have the proverbial twin towers in at the same time right now. Although Gabrielle Silva is in the back.
And it looks like, I didn't see who served that.
And number 3, Carrie Watson with an authoritative kill. I think that had a little bit of frustration behind it. She knows that they're a better team than the score reflects, although they are only down by 6, and they have the ball back.
And that was a serve by Marianne Parker. You can just hear the
And
Solano Falcons just screaming. They're
Hope
so happy.
Grace, the Hope Killer. That's her job. She comes in, she thwarts a rally. She stops momentum. When you need a point, who do you give it to? You give it to Hope.
And we've got Selena Castro serving for the Falcons.
Nice hustle by everybody on the College of SISK running after that ball.
And
As Danielle Thielen's cut shot goes just a little bit too wide, out of bounds.
And we have Delaney Talley serving
Close enough.
for the Eagles.
Yeah. And Brittany Smith with another attack, and
Wow.
that time gets a point.
They're just finding the weakness. I hope these ladies aren't getting tired on the Eagles side. They don't really have that much of a replacement.
That's extremely true. And as the serve is placed over the net, and that's a 4 hit. That's a point for the Eagles.
And you
Oh,
can
and
see
there's just a little discussion. Coach Williams arguing with the line judge, pleading her case.
she is very
Right.
adamantly telling him what happened.
While on the other side, Danielle is pleading her case to the head judge.
They've got
And the head judge says, I see it. I was there. I saw it happen.
I wish we could hear what they were saying, but we can't.
Now, usually when this happens, nothing seems to change. She's not
And
done talking yet, though.
It looks like Danielle Thielen is being the messenger.
And
oh,
now they're calling over the line judge, so maybe there is something to this.
and you can see the Eagles just a little irritated.
They finally get a point, and
Now it's
they
being
have to
argued.
dispute it. Yeah, they won the first set by 16. They're probably thinking, "Oh, why are you arguing that call? You already won one set by 16. You don't need this point." But
And it
the
looks
point goes
like,
to the Falcons.
Wow. Makes you
So-
wonder if the Eagles would have argued, could they have kept their point?
Anyway,
Interesting
Danielle
topics.
Thielen with the ball again, and the coach of the Eagles pleading his case now. So we are not yet back to action. while we have a break in the action, we'd like to tell you that the sports broadcasting class that we are a part of is going to be back next semester. COM 75 for any Solano student wishing to join our class. It's fun. We get to do a lot of games. It's going to be the spring semester. We're going to be doing baseball, basketball, all the fun stuff. So come on out. Anyway, back to the action.
We had a serve from Danielle Thielen.
And you could just hear the power behind Janelle's attack.
Yeah, you could hear her feet hitting the ground. Right now we have Brittany Smith and Janelle Williams. Tower power again for the Falcons. And that is out. And we've got a timeout.
We do. Thank you. I'm sorry. I was gone for a second.
He's
I'm back
asleep.
now.
He's asleep. I woke him up. But yeah, the broadcasting class that we're in is just amazing. You get the chance to be behind a camera. You get to practice production. You get to be behind the mic. It's just amazing.
It's true. You get to do a lot of things. Like our teacher, Greg Poff, said, a lot of classes, this isn't a normal class where you get to listen to a lecture and take notes. You get to be out here and have hands-on experience. It's a lot of fun. You get to do a lot of things. You get to do what you want to do.
And thanks to Mr. Poff for making this possible for us.
Yeah, shouts out to Mr. Poff.
You're the best teacher I've ever had, just saying.
Guess who's getting an A for the week?
We got Danielle Thielen serving. Nice dig by Kiana Liu. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with these names.
And that's a point for the Eagles, the Lady Eagles.
The Lady Eagles.
And they're coming out with a little bit more motivation. They're moving a little bit quicker. They got a little...
More pizzazz?
That's one way to say it.
That was a serve by Carrie Watson.
But every time they try to attack, the Falcons have an answer. And that has a lot to do with the defensive ability of Kiana Liu. And as I say it, she lets the ball drop. But it was still a good attempt just to get the ball up and not let it go past her.
Yeah, she really tried on that one. She really threw her body underneath the ball, and it was just a little
And apparently it's a point for the Falcons. So...
Hey, that was worth it. And we got Kiana Liu serving for the Falcons. Wow, and number 11,
and Adriana Miller.
Adriana Miller. She was the one who killed the ball earlier, too.
Yeah, we've called her name twice now, and both times for the same play that attacked down the seam.
And she is an outside hitter.
And that's what she's doing.
Yep.
She's attacking the outside. She's hitting the outside.
You could see Carrie Watson trying to get out of the way of the ball, but, you know, Andrea Miller just couldn't get there in time. Let's see, whose ball is it? Uh-oh, Vanessa Pimentel serving again. She's going to bring some pain.
Hopefully not too much pain. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Too much. She brought too much pain. It went out, and while we're waiting for the serve to happen, I noticed that number 3 for SISK, Carrie Watson, has the Jumpman Michael Jordan logo tattooed on her calf. I think that's really cool. Has nothing to do with volleyball.
No, but she's been jumping and trying to get over the net to, you know,
she's been jumping from the free throw line like Jordan did.
Yep.
Anyway, point for the Falcons.
So right now we're 20-11 with the Falcons lead, and we have, looks like Alexis Myers serving for the Falcons.
That was cool. We synchronized. You owe me a Coke.
No.
I'm funny. You laughed.
I don't owe you anything. And I'm going to stop laughing at all your jokes. They're not funny.
Yeah, they are. That's why you laugh. Anyway, that's a point for the Falcons again. I believe that was a double hit. That was impressive.
Danielle Thielen and I think it was Vanessa Pimentel just diving for that ball to bring it up so that Kiana Liu could hit it over the net.
Yeah, but it was still a point for Siskiyous.
Yep.
And Alexis Myers comes out. Hope Grace comes in. Firepower's back.
And we got Adriana Miller serving for the Eagles. Wow.
And 2 nice digs on the part of Siskiyous.
From Delaney Talley
And Danielle Thielen with another spike. She's gotten her swagger back. She's here. She's here to stay.
do we have a number 6? Oh. Alrighty,
And like Michael Jordan, Carrie Watson elevates and gets the point for her team. That's impressive. I am impressed with her athleticism.
yes.
I'm on Team Carrie.
Marianne
Watson.
Parker serving. Oh, wow,
And-
that was amazing. Janelle Williams just killed that spike right there.
And taking Siskiyous to Turkey Town, absolutely stuffing the ball. It's the epitome. Do you get it? That's funny. Anyway.
It's just funny because the way you presented it, it wasn't very fluid. Selena Castro serving for the Falcons.
Yes, she is. Back to my point about Janelle, that's the epitome of her position. She blocks effectively, she hits effectively, she has her eyes up and has her
Wow.
timing down. And a good attack. Every time they attack, the Falcons have an answer.
Oh, you can see them trying to run after the ball. That was a real nice try by Andrea Miller to get the ball going.
And it's set point now, 24-13. Selena Castro still serving.
Wow, and you can see that lift by Carrie Watson.
That's what I've been saying. I've been trying to
know.
tell you.
You're on Team Watson now, apparently.
Adriana Miller with a nice hustle. Danielle Thielen attacking.
And you can see them. They really use that tactic a lot where they toss the ball to Danielle Thielen and
When
try
you-
and have her attack.
When you have Danielle Thielen on the outside, you give the ball to her and let her work.
Yes.
But that is the set. We have Solano up 2-0. We're coming back for the third set.
Well, hi, everybody. Greg Poff here in the Solano College Sports Network Studio B to talk about a great opportunity for any of you that are aspiring sports broadcasters, or perhaps you just like to work behind the scenes when it comes to sports broadcast productions. Here at Solano Community College, we are one of the few colleges in the nation that have an actual sports broadcasting class, Communication Studies 75. You can take that class any semester here at Solano, and we'd sure like to see you here in the spring semester every Wednesday afternoon here in the Solano Community College TV studio. We've got a job for you. Could be behind the mic, could be running the CGs, running the switcher board, or even behind a camera. Lots of opportunities to get involved and learn what it takes to have a career in sports broadcasting. Also look for our telecasts on the Fairfield Cable Access channel and also on our Solano College YouTube channel. This fall semester we'll be covering women's soccer, women's volleyball. We'll also throw in a few Vacaville High School football games, and at the end of the semester we'll start bringing you broadcasts of both Solano men's and women's basketball. So if you're interested in sports broadcasting, come over to Solano Community College. Check us out in the TV studio. Again, Communication Studies 75, sports broadcasting. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back, and we are into set 3. So far, the Solano Falcons have been dominating. They won the first 2 sets. we're hoping that maybe the Eagles can come back and, win this thing.
At least win a set. Even if you don't win this game, win a set. Give yourself a little
Confidence boost.
confidence. Thank you. And there's a certain things that they need to do in order to make that happen, and that is exploit the weaknesses and avoid Janelle Williams. She's been a monster on that front line, and you need to, at all costs, keep it away from her.
Yes.
And yes, you're usually hitting it into a defender because the defenders are not accounting for the space behind Janelle, but it's something you got to live with and hope that the defender makes the wrong play because Janelle has yet to do so. And, of course, as I said, Janelle goes to the bench and Gabrielle Silva is starting the third set.
And we got the beast of a server, Vanessa Pimentel, coming in to serve.
Looks like someone's on Team Pimentel.
Well, you're on Team Watson, so
and I believe that's a double hit from SISK. So, point for the Falcons.
And Pimentel serves again.
She does. Nice dig by the libero.
And you can see that Brianna Kierstek was just trying to kill the ball.
That's 4 hits. So the point goes to SISK, and so does the ball.
Ending Vanessa Pimentel's serving streak.
You sound so upset.
I am upset. She's been doing really good. She served like
But we
6
have Carrie
times.
Watson serving, and that's in. No, it's not. It looked into me, but it wasn't. That's what I get for assuming. Point to the Falcons. And Danielle Thielen is getting ready to serve. That ball goes wide, or goes deep, actually.
And it looks like maybe the Eagles are coming back and getting stronger, but they're just fitting too much power behind the ball now.
It's just a lack of communication. It's a lack of execution. And, I mean, this team will get nothing but better as the days goes on. The entire team, except for one person, is made up of freshmen. It is to be expected. This is maybe the 5th, 6th game that they've all played together.
Yeah.
Against a Solano Falcons team that went to the Bay Valley Conference playoffs. And they call a timeout here.
And if you ever want to see these broadcasts, there are 2 locations that you can go to. There's the Solano Community College YouTube channel and also the Fairfield
Cable Access channel.
Yes.
Usually channel 26 and 27.
Somewhere in there.
If you have Comcast, it's right after Discovery.
Thank you, sir.
If you don't have Comcast, I can't help you.
Okay, now that was funny. And we've got Danielle Thielen serving.
And another
Wow.
stuff by Brianna Kristek.
Whoa! Gabrielle Silva just nailing the ball down, and the Eagles just can't return it.
And something I've noticed about the technique of Gabrielle Silva, she has her hand behind her head for so long that she whips it around and gets even more momentum with her hand.
Yeah, she's ready. She was chasing that ball. And that
ball goes out. Sorry.
I think the Eagles are just putting a little bit too much force behind the ball. They need to work on control, not pressure.
At this point, they need to take things away from this game. As another point for the Falcons, they need to find a silver lining. What did we do well? What can we build on? And, there are flashes of brilliance.
Yes. Like Andrea Miller for the Eagles. She's just doing amazing on the spikes.
As that ball goes out. Yeah, Adriana Miller, she's been impressive. Carrie Watson, she's been impressive. Alexis Yapel, the oldest person on the squad, the
Only
de
sophomore.
facto captain, if you will. Yeah, I use words.
That doesn't make sense.
She's a captain by age. She's a captain because.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay, got it. I'm a blonde. It takes me a second.
I probably didn't say it right, but anyway.
Okay, and back to the game. Wow, you can see that number 8, Brianna Kirstek, really tried to put a lot of force behind that ball, but she missed it. So, you know.
No, she didn't really miss it. She just
It
got a
just-
little too high too soon
Yeah.
and didn't get enough of her hand on the ball.
Good job by Lobrero for the Falcons. And that is hit out of bounds.
It is. That's true. Yep.
You got Gabrielle Silva serving.
And that ball's short. She just got a little bit too flat.
And
And
we've
she-
got a change out. Out goes.
Kiana
Gabrielle.
Layu comes in. And it's another point for the Falcons.
And that ball is gone.
In a no man's land, as is
Yes.
referred to.
Alrighty, and we've got some transfer ins.
We have
We got
Selena Castro coming in. We have Michaela Salazar coming in. We have Vanessa Pimentel coming out, as well as somebody else.
And Selena Castro serves.
Ooh, they might have gotten away
Wow.
with a little bit of a lift.
Wow, that was an amazing dig by Kiana Layu.
And I believe that was a net on SISK. So point for the Falcons.
And Selena Castro is serving for the Falcons. Right now the score is 11-4, Solano's lead. And you can see that the Falcons are trying to set up for the ball, but, you know, it's better just to put it back over the net than lose a point.
And something I noticed about SISK, they're chasing the ball. They're not.
Waiting for it to come to them.
Yeah, and also it's just they don't have enough experience to know how and where to hit it. It's not really a knock on them. It's to be expected when you're a freshman.
True.
If this happens next year, there's going to be problems.
Yes. Selena Castro for the serve. And you can see Andrea Miller trying to spike there, but it just turned into an attack.
And Hope Grace with another kill, doing her job. The front line never becomes less intimidating. You bring
They're
one
just-
part out,
They're
another
just
one comes in.
exchanging one tall girl for another tall girl.
And even the ones who aren't tall, you got Hope Grace and you got Brianna Kristek. You don't lose anything.
They can leap.
You have 6 girls that can play 3 positions.
That was a nice block by the Eagles.
You know, even if a block doesn't result in a point, at least it slows the ball down and gives your team a chance to get the ball back over.
And you can see that
Michaela Salazar with the point.
and the coach is trying to direct what
You
they're
know, that's
supposed
the
to do.
sign of a good coach. Even when you get the point and things go your way, you're still telling them what they need to work on, what needs to get better.
We got Alexis Myers serving for the Falcons.
A quick set
Uh-oh,
throws off the
and they
timing of all the
can't-
defenders and results in a point for SISK. But what I've noticed is that they're playing really far forward, the SISK Eagles are. And, you know, you'd almost wonder, if they'd be more effective playing a little bit farther back and getting an underhand dig as opposed to an overhand dig.
It might help them to spread out a little bit. But, you know, that's skill you learn over time. And it looks like Kiana Liu is going to serve for the Falcons. And she's been a real powerhouse as a libero for this game and the game before.
She's been that all season, really. And it looks like that was a lift. So a point for SISK as 15-6 Solano.
And that was Delani Talley serving. Oh.
Subs come in, and guess who's serving?
Vanessa Pimental. This girl is a beast on serving. And also Brianna Kierstek was.
Yeah, Ashley and I both get excited for these subs. Ashley's excited for Vanessa. I'm excited for Brianna. I think they're both really exhilarating to watch.
We have Carrie Watson serving.
Carrie.
You're on
Carrie
Team Carrie.
Watson. Still alive. Great hustle from Vanessa.
Wow. That looked painful to stop.
Everybody on the court's wearing long sleeves because
it hurts.
if you didn't, your arms would be bright red.
Yeah.
They probably still will be. And Hope Grace comes in for Alexis Myers.
We got Danielle Thielen serving for the Falcons.
Carrie Watson on the dig. And Casey Johnson, we haven't mentioned her name a lot, but she looked impressive just now. Gabrielle Silva with another kill. Ooh, and she just missed it. Hope wants that one back. But, you know, for SISK, like I was trying to say earlier, there are bright spots. You have a proven leader in Alexis Yapel, who serves right now. You have Casey Johnson, who we haven't mentioned a lot of, but she is a left-handed hitter. It throws a lot of people off. You have Carrie Watson, who I've been talking about all game. You have Adriana Miller, who gets that point. And she is strong. She is effective. And she knows what she's doing.
We got Alexis Yapel.
Maple Tree.
We'll just call her Maple.
Alexis, sophomore of Syracuse. SISK, not Syracuse.
Okay, now that was funny.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't funny at all.
Gabrielle Silva.
It was funny all the other
serving.
times.
Oh, into the net.
And that's twice in a row now that Gabrielle Silva has hit into the net.
And she's going to change out for Kiana Liu. Wow, Janelle Williams just taking that ball and putting it back over the net.
Isn't that what you do in the game?
I don't know. Are we
should.
watching volleyball?
You've been watching it for the last 3 hours. Anyway, Selena Castro getting ready to serve.
Janelle Williams, just a beast on the net. Again, she shuts down another spike.
You know, I'm interested to see Janelle's stat line at the end of this game. How many kills, how many blocks, how many just overall
There's going to
plays
be
she's
a
made.
lot.
That's another one. Oh, and it doesn't go over. Ooh, she all right? Janelle Williams may have turned her ankle a little bit. She's walking gingerly on that right foot. but she stays in the game.
That's going to hinder him a lot if she's not able to get the height that she's been getting.
I mean, this game isn't over yet. Solano only needs 4 points, but obviously not hindering her there, although she did land on her left foot.
Solano only 3 away from the win and 12 points for the Eagles. That was amazing kill by
Michaela Salazar. By Michaela Salazar. Not my Michaela Salazar. Alexis Myers back in to serve. 3 points to go.
You can see Carrie Watson really stretching herself to keep that ball in play.
She's doing it all. She will be the captain of the team one day.
Yes.
It's true. I'm a fan. And Danielle Thielen with another kill.
They're really just handing the ball to Danielle Thielen, and she's just killing them.
And you know, it seems like it's only going to a couple people, but it's not. It's going to
everyone.
Yeah, they're passing the ball. They're distributing it well. Everybody's getting their licks. This one's going to Danielle again. Over on 2. And that's a net. Oh, no, it's not.
This could end the game right
yes.
here.
Game, set, match, point. That's tennis, isn't it? And ending the game with an ace. That is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 the count. Solano sweeps the College of Siskiyou's Lady Eagles. It was a fascinating game overall.
Yes, it was amazing. These ladies really showed their amazing abilities.
It's true. I was really impressed with a lot of things that I saw today. A lot of impact players that we're going to be looking forward to seeing all year.
Yes, we're really looking forward to it.
We'll be back next week with more Solano Lady Falcons volleyball.
Hi everybody, Greg Poff here in the Solano College TV studio, and I'm here to talk about a great event coming up here at Solano Community College. On Saturday, September 28th, Solano is pleased to present the 27th Annual Early Childhood Education Conference. The conference is also a partnership with several community agencies in Solano County that all focus on serving children and their families. The keynote speaker this year will be Dr. Ross Thompson, UC Davis professor, researcher, and author, and the focus of his keynote address this year will be on the origins of caring for others. Also, at the workshop, there will be 20 wonderful breakout sessions and workshops that deal with a host of topics dealing with early education for children. Also, too, tickets for the event, just $40. And get this, if you're a Solano College student, registration for the event, only $25. The event will take place in the 1400 building here on the campus of Solano Community College in the cafeteria. For more information on the event, you can contact Maureen McSweeney. She's the professor of early childhood education here at Solano Community College, and you can contact her at maureen.mcsweeney@solano.edu. Also, you can get more information. There's a brochure that's available on the Solano Community College website. Well, that's all for us here in the Solano TV studio. We hope to see you on Saturday the 28th at the conference. And remember, our children are our future.